score.
Danny, a 2-2 draw today. Your thoughts on that 90 minutes, please?
Yeah, finally disappointed. I think we're all disappointed. We played 50 minutes, an outstanding football game from our side. I think in all phases of the game, much better team. Good pressing, good transition moments, good possession stuff. We dominate them. They had no chance. It was outstanding. But football is about 95 minutes, not 45 or 50 minutes. Finally, it was clear for me, after 2-0 half time, that they try something. We come well out after the second to the half time. I think we had straight 2-3 good moments, and then you felt the momentum changed a little bit. We lose some ball in transition moments. We didn't attack the last time what we want to continue. They were struggling with them, and then they scored a goal. And then they have nothing to lose. They can go all in, and finally. They get a pen for the 2-2, and then you have the result 2-2.
The biggest question from the supporters will be over the mentality of the squad. Having got so close to being top of the league and being right in there, they now trail by 6 points with 12 draws over the course of the season. The biggest question now is going to be the mentality. Do you accept that, and what would you say in response to it?
Well, no, I will not accept disappointment mentality. I think this is always easy. Everyone who played football knows during a game there's a story, there's a momentum for one team, for the second team. It's about that we continue our performance over 95 minutes. If we do this, then they would have not a chance to come back. I think this is also part, and we have now 6 points. The gap, still 9 games to go. I will be not tired and say this again and again. This year it's about the final match day, not today, and we will fight for every point until the end. And next week in the cup we have the next chance against them. We will try it, we will improve. This is key, and then we go again. I think 9 games. It's massive. It's a lot of things to go and for playing, and I totally believe to my players.
That said, Danny, in terms of more drop points, do you not feel this is significantly going to damage your chances in the title race?
Yeah, of course you need wins. Every team needs wins. Today we played a draw. I think, especially after the first 45-50 minutes, I think everyone in this room will agree. Everyone saw how Rangers played. I think that is our benchmark, what we should play in the future more and more. Not just 50 minutes, it's about 95 minutes. We couldn't keep this performance, and this is what we have to improve.
Danny, just in terms of the second half, as you say, your team couldn't maintain their levels. Was that because of how Celtic changed things? Was it tiredness? Is it something that you need to go back and look at the game for?
I think there were some moments where we lose the ball in areas what we shouldn't. Yeah, we give them some transition moments, then the field was too stretched, we lose a bit the compactness. I think we try then to stabilize the midfield with a third midfielder. But football is then about energy, and then you felt when you come not really in this momentum back, then as an opponent they tried everything. I have to look back when I count all the big chances except from the pen. I'm not sure how many chances they had really. What me makes a little bit in these 2 situations, I think we had always not the right positioning in our box. I think this is crucial. Also by the pen, it's a 5 against 3 situation. If we win mark and we have an open body position in our box, then we can defend this situation. But this is football. We have to learn. We have to take it. We will speak about this, and then we will try next week to make it better to come in the next round.
Danny, is it a frustration for you that when Jack saves a penalty and saves a rebound, that Hatate gets a third go at it without having somebody else putting a challenge in?
I think at first you make a fantastic save, and then if you want, it's also a little bit lucky that it comes exactly in this point to the opponent back, not on the side or something like this, and you make the second save, and then the third one is in. I think all in all it's tough to take today, because when the equalizer comes so late in the game, especially then also with a pen, then you have to take it today. But my job is it to give them more the group again. I believe we can go again.
You spoke about Youssef's goal, in impressive as it was, and even the second one as well. It's only a week since he had a big chance at Livingston. It doesn't take. Do you need to see the Youssef that you saw today and that you've seen in big games? You need to see that week in, week out from now if you're to stand a chance of winning this week.
I think it's not just Youssef. We played the first 15 minutes outstanding football from all of us. I think it was, for me, it's really a new benchmark. This should be our game. This should be our future. How we want to play, how we want to dominate teams that are around us, and we have to learn from this. It's more than just 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I think all the supporters, all of us, we can be disappointed, but we will not giving up any chance for more this season.
Was it just a general frustration in the sort of drop off in individual performance, because some of the players been absolutely outstanding in the first half, to go from that to not really being able to lay a glove on Celtic in the second?
Yeah, there's also opponent. I think they stepped also up then in the second half. That's what I try to describe. There's a momentum, and momentum in the game influence some individual performances. Then you lose 2-3 times the ball. You cannot bring the next pass to a teammate, and that it takes a little bit more the trust and the belief from your own performance. But we will take the first 45 minutes as a role model, but we have to improve the second half.
Danny, Youssef Chermiti's been mentioned in terms of his performances between games. Another one today in Gers German, come in with a lot of expectation, a lot of hype behind him. Excellent cross for Chermiti's first goal. It doesn't really affect the game much after that. That inconsistency still there. When can the Rangers supporters expect to see the best of Gers German?
Yeah, he's on the way to be better and better. I think he has now some good assists. I think that comes better and better. It's all about us that we have to improve. I think there's no player to come in the comfort zone. I think we want to increase. We have to increase. I said this many times. We have to be better and better and better in every game. I see a direction, but today, of course, we couldn't keep the great performance in the first 45 minutes, and it's the reason why we are disappointed. We have to be disappointed about us, and then we move forward.
Thank you, guys.